You are now watching The Meech.
Hey everyone, and welcome to this episode of Demetrius Arcade. This episode is going to serve two purposes. One, we are introducing Mega Man to the channel because I've never covered any of the Mega Man games. And two, I finally got an original NES. I got the front loader, the toaster, the OG, and the reason I got it is because it has composite, which my top loader didn't, and the Retron HD had sound problems and video problems because it's a clone system. So I want to provide some original footage. I upscale it using the RetroTink 2X Mini. We're going to test and see how it turns out, and we're going to play some Mega Man 3. So let's begin. Now when it comes to the Mega Man series, Mega Man 2 is often regarded as the best Mega Man game on the NES, but you know, I'm willing to dispute that. I played Mega Man 2, I almost beat the game actually, and it was very good. But this game seems to be an extension of that, meaning that it probably will have new features and such. We have different men to go against. We got Snake Man, and obviously I'm going to choose Snake Man because reptiles are awesome, especially gators. And I played through a little bit of the game. I did play the Snake Man stage. And what I like about Mega Man is that you can choose whatever stage you want in order, but this game comes at a price, and that price is the difficulty, meaning that this game is very challenging. And the way you beat this game, you can be the most skilled player in the world. You could be Billy Mitchell, actually never mind. You could be a very skilled player, yet you really need to practice in Mega Man, like it's all a matter of trial and error. Like, you can play through a stage once, and I highly doubt that you'll beat it unless you've played it before. It's all about memorization and knowing where the obstacles and enemies are. Like right there. And sometimes it is unfair, but that's Mega Man for you, so you gotta expect that. So what I don't like about the enemies is that they will shoot directly towards you. Imagine if the Hammer Brothers threw the hammers directly at Mario. But that's also what makes the game challenging, so it's just a matter of avoiding it. I think this would be a good place, but we already lost quite a bit of health. But we will make up for it. This boss is actually not too bad. This is the mid-stage boss. I feel like they made the game difficult not just to artificially increase the length of the game, but also since Mega Man has the arm cannon, which could be OP if it were just a standard platformer. We got this UFO thing, we got more snakes. Alright, we're not doing too bad. We're not doing amazing, but we're not doing too bad considering that we're still going on. And there are two of the power things. The Energizers, that's what they're called. They're not the power pellets. As you can see, I play way too much Pac-Man. So much to the point where I want to inform people about the Great Yellow One and yell, "Play Pac-Man!" in a Walmart parking lot. Because everyone needs to know about the Great Yellow One. You know, there was a guy who actually did that. Look up Totally Obsessed Pac-Man. One of the funniest videos. I also know someone who's like that with Paper Mario. I'm trying to help him with this problem. Why don't you play some Mega Man? You need a little bit of stress. So this guy right here is throwing, I don't know what it is, but the thing is with Mega Man, you can shoot at the enemies, but you have to wait for him to attack. So we got his pattern down. He just shoots, jump over it at the right time, and then he's gone. Though we are losing some health, so I am getting a little anxious. But that's Mega Man for you. Just be prepared to be frustrated. Just go in a place where there's not a lot of people, because you will scream. And you will be angry at this game. But it's rewarding once you finally beat the level. See, games nowadays, I feel like they're too easy. I think Crash 4 is the last one that I heard was very challenging. But even games that I love, like Super Mario Odyssey, I'll admit that they're a bit easy. Luigi's Mansion 3 too. Like, just having a hard mode would make the games even better, but it's Nintendo. There used to be a saying Nintendo hard because of games like this, but nowadays you don't really get that. Now, this guy is not giving up. Now, I tried doing that. That would take, like, very quick reflexes. So I think we're just gonna climb the ladder. It's not a good idea to cheese in Mega Man like I just did, but it was worth it in that case. We just gotta make sure that we fall down at the right time. Now, how many of the Or how much ammo will it take? That's the question. Because in Mega Man, sometimes enemies can take forever to defeat. By the way, if you're curious to what controller I'm using the Dogbone controller, which is so much better than the original NES controller. Although I would find it a fun challenge playing this on the Advantage where you use the joystick. Let's see. Yeah, finally got him. So we're just gonna go and try to clear this stage. Not doing too bad. We got another one of the bosses. I played Mega Man 11, and I can tell you that this is very much like that game. All Mega Man games are pretty similar to each other. There were perhaps too many Mega Man games at one point, where there were 6 on the NES. Just 6 on the NES alone. It seriously went up to Mega Man 6. That is hard to believe. So the series did kind of get oversaturated for a while, then took a break in the 2010s, and then it finally came back with Mega Man 11. Now I think I lost a life there. So we're just gonna go back, go the ladder. These ones are especially annoying, though they're not too bad to defeat. So you gotta make the perfect jump at the perfect time. You need very precise timing, like it's super precise. Has to be the most precise thing ever. Which, yeah, it is kind of a design flaw, but that's what makes the games unique. There's no other series like Mega Man with the amount of challenge and reflexes that you need. But we're not doing too bad. Then it comes to the tight platforming. You really gotta know what you're doing. So we got these lifts. Pretty sure the other ones will have spikes or something like that. So let's see if it'll take us where we need to go. Because I remember dying there. Oh, and then that guy is just like a bullet bill, but made with clouds. He's like wind, so sends you in a different direction. Okay, I'm very glad I made that jump. I thought I wasn't going to make it. Cleared that pretty well. I'm just going to wait for these to pass by. I think it was worth getting hit, just risk versus reward. Wow, you can actually fight fire with fire. Okay, I think we're at Snake Man, which is pretty cool. Now, when it comes to the bosses, they have their own patterns that you have to get familiar with. I believe it saves at the boss. Like, you don't have to go through the whole stage again. Which, I'll probably eat my words, but he doesn't seem too bad compared to the other ones. It just seems that his health is a little bit lower. But also, I'm just using the standard arm cannon now. I did not unlock any of the special abilities. Also, there was quite a bit of slowdown, which kind of screwed me up. So let's see. Do we start from... Yeah. Thank God we don't have to do that again. So overall, would I recommend Mega Man 3? Absolutely. What's cool about Capcom is that they understand that people want to play their old games, unlike a certain other company, and they will provide ways for you to play them outside the NES. You could of course play it on Mega Man Legacy Collection. There are probably different collections. The Legacy Collections are really all you need. Just get the Legacy Collections. You got most of Mega Man's games. And I think he's shooting mini snakes. No, I thought they were rats, but no, they're snakes. So this guy is not giving up. So I'm just going to try to learn the pattern. Fortunately, if you go through the stage, though, and you have some extra lives, you should be good. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this game. Is it better than 2? I'm not sure yet, because the games are very similar. This isn't a case like Mario 2, where it's completely different. And then you got Mario 3, which is more like the first game. No, this is straight up Mega Man. And by straight up Mega Man, I mean that it is very difficult, and you will have a hard time playing it. And the bosses just do whatever they want, pretty much. It sometimes is a matter of luck. That just slowed me down. Hopefully I do have an extra life, but I think we're going to get a game over. So yeah, that about wraps it up. If you have any suggestions for Demetrius Arcade, let me know. And as always, keep calm and Dada on.